Hi everyone, this is Lisa. As I promised, I checked in with my colleague Alicia Henderson, Dr. Alicia Henderson, who's the superintendent of the Bellevue Union School District in Sonoma, and to follow up and get more information about what came after response to intervention, and I'm excited to be able to share what I learned with you. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I think I already said all of those things, so I'm just going to move right on to the next slide. So, after response to intervention was beginning to unravel, there were individuals who were working on taking the principles of a quick address the problem when you see it happening, and remediate it and get this kid back into the regular grade level work approach. And what California has come up with is something called MTSS. That stands for Multi-Tiered Systems of Support. And if you remember that triangular picture that was on the screen yesterday in class, that had the big broad chunk of Tier 1 at the bottom, and then a smaller chunk of Tier 2 in the middle, and then a little triangle of Tier 3 support at the top. MTSS works very much in this way. So I had to include this whole sentence just because it made me laugh really hard. MTSS is an integrated, comprehensive framework that focuses on CCSS, core instruction, differentiated learning, student-centered learning, individualized student needs, and the alignment of systems necessary for all students' academic, behavioral, and social success. Well, they certainly included a lot of areas of focus, but what's really important here about MTSS is that it's not just focusing on academic skills that need to be remediated or where students need support. It also focuses on behavioral challenges and social skill challenges. And so it moves beyond RTI by integrating three aspects of a child's experience at school. And that means that it'll be more effective in the long run. Don't worry, RTI has not gone away. As you can see in this heinously colored infographic, all of the stuff we loved best about RTI is still here, embedded within the MTSS, Multi-Tiered Systems of Support framework, and the ways in which MTSS goes beyond RTI is to address the needs of all students. It aligns the entire system of initiative, supports, and resources within a school and across schools and within a district. And it implements continuous improvement processes at all levels of the system. So it's sort of like RTI times 3. Something else that I find really interesting and exciting about MTSS is that it's nimble, flexible, and quick. And according to a California Department of Ed document that I pulled off the website, MTSS offers the potential to create needed systematic change through intentional design and redesign of services. So I'm going to stop right there, because the idea of intentional design and then redesign as necessary, like that's a very, very flexible, quick, service-oriented kind of mindset, and normally departments of education don't have that kind of perspective. And then moving on, their intent is to quickly identify and match the needs of all students to the services that would suit them best. So this sounds really great to me. And so, to sum up, the multi-tiered systems of support is better than RTI for a number of reasons, but the two that I'd like to focus on are these: that MTSS serves students who need academic support, behavioral support, and or social support. So it's approaching struggling students with sort of a menu of different kinds of interventions and supports. And the other thing that I think is really great about MTSS is that it focuses on improving the quality of classroom instruction as part of Tier 1, that big bottom part of the triangle where most kids spend most of their time. And so making sure, paying attention to what's going on in the classroom, at the classroom level, and ensuring that instruction is working well there means that everybody is going to benefit. The students who are still struggling, who are in Tier 1 and struggling, will be able to go up to receive additional support services. But the fact that they're focusing on improving the quality of classroom instruction means that learning is going to improve for all kids, even those who never need to go to Tier 2 intervention services. So I hope this fills the gap between what we talked about yesterday and what we know now. And if you have questions about this, we'll talk about them in class tomorrow. Thanks so much, and again, I apologize for leaving you guys hanging and not being fully updated. Bye-bye.